A 6-year-old girl named Emma stood at the entrance of the Iron Wolves Biker Club, clutching a crumpled drawing in her tiny hands. The entire bar fell silent as she whispered, "Please take me away from my mom." On the drawing was a woman with red eyes and a small girl trapped inside a cage. The bikers instantly knew this was no ordinary cry for help. Jackson, the club's vice president and a man marked by a long scar across his face, knelt down to meet her gaze. "What's your name, sweetheart?" he asked gently. "Emma," she whispered. Her skinny arms bore the clear marks of rope burns, and the bruises on her neck looked like finger imprints. "Mom says I'm bad and locks me in the basement without food. Yesterday, she didn't let me out for 3 days. I ran away when she fell asleep tonight." Bear, a huge bearded biker known for terrifying strength, clenched his fists until his knuckles turned white. "Where does she live?" he growled. "In the yellow house on Maple Street, number 12. But please don't hurt her," Emma begged, her voice trembling. "Just take me away." Her words shattered every hardened soul in the room. Here was a child who had endured abuse but still protected the very person who hurt her. "Call Fox," Jackson ordered. Fox was the club's only woman, a former social worker who lost her license after beating up a father who abused his daughter. Now, she was their expert on child abuse cases. Fox examined Emma, and her face went stone cold. She shows signs of prolonged starvation, dehydration, and multiple healed injuries. Those bruises on her neck, she's been strangled repeatedly. The club erupted into angry curses and promises of revenge. These were men, many with violent pasts, ready to spill blood. "We ride tonight," Bear said, grabbing his bike keys. Jackson raised his hand to stop the rush. "If we charge in blindly, Emma will lose her mother and end up in the system. We need a plan." Rattlesnake, the club's strategist with several fraud convictions, stepped forward. "Her mother's a monster, but the cops won't believe a kid without proof. We need evidence." "We'll get it," Fox said firmly. "But first, we take Emma out of that house, permanently." Emma burst into tears. "My baby sister Lily is still there. She's only 3. Mom treats her the same way." The room grew deathly quiet. 2 lives now hung in the balance. "Hit that subscribe button and support us," a voice echoed from the bar's old speaker, a reminder of the club's reach and their fight for justice. Jackson made a decision that would change everything. All hands. Bear, Rattlesnake, you're with me to the house. Fox, you call Child Protective Services with an anonymous tip. The rest? Get cameras rolling. Every moment, document it. Within 30 minutes, the bikers pulled up to the yellow house. From the outside, it looked normal. Manicured lawn, flower pots, children's toys. A perfect facade hiding a nightmare inside. Jackson knocked. The door opened to a fragile woman with a perfect hairstyle and a sweet smile, the opposite of what they expected. "Can I help you?" she asked syrupy. "We're looking for Emma. She's your daughter, right?" Jackson's voice was low. Her smile vanished, replaced by icy eyes. "Emma's home, sick in bed. You have no right here." "Odd," Bear said, "because she was in our bar an hour ago, bruised and scared." She slammed the door, but Bear blocked it with his foot. "Let us in or we call the cops. Your choice." "You need a warrant," she screamed. At that moment, a faint child's cry came from inside the desperate sobs of a little girl. The sound was a red line that ignited the biker's fury. Bear pushed past her. "Emergency situation involving life danger to a child," he announced. "Legality be damned." The inside reeked of rot and decay. Rattlesnake found the basement door locked with 3 padlocks. "Oh God," he whispered, unlocking them. In the dank basement lay little Lily on a filthy mattress, emaciated, surrounded by her own filth, barely breathing. Next to her was a bowl with scraps of food fit for a dog. Bear lifted her gently, tears streaming down his scarred face. "Call an ambulance now. She's septic or worse." Upstairs, the mother tried to flee, but Fox stopped her with a swift blow to the stomach. She collapsed, gasping. "You're not going anywhere," Fox hissed. Police arrived minutes later with paramedics. The sight of Lily shocked even the hardened officers. The mother screamed that bikers attacked her, but evidence told another story. Rattlesnake's camera footage captured everything from arrival through the rescue and the padlocked basement door. The detective was skeptical about the bikers, but changed his tune after seeing the basement's horrific conditions. "This is one of the worst child abuse cases in my 30 years, he said quietly. The mother was arrested on multiple charges, including aggravated child abuse and unlawful imprisonment. But the story took an unexpected turn. In the mother's diary, police found detailed logs of torture over 3 years, which she called discipline. She recorded how many days each child survived without food. Psychiatrists later diagnosed her with Munchausen syndrome and antisocial personality disorder. Lily spent 2 critical weeks in the hospital. Doctors said she would have died if left another day. Emma, though physically stronger, was emotionally shattered and silent for weeks. Child Services planned to put both girls in foster care until Fox found a loophole. Emma and Lily had a paternal uncle, Marcus, a Marine who had been unaware of their suffering, isolated by their mother's lies. Fox located Marcus overseas. He rushed home, breaking down at seeing his niece's condition. "I didn't know," he sobbed. "She told me everything was fine." The bikers funded the legal battle, hiring the state's top family attorney. The court swiftly sentenced the mother to 30 years without parole, labeling her acts among the most brutal child abuse cases in the county's history. In prison, even the toughest inmates shunned her. She faced hell behind bars and requested solitary confinement. Marcus moved in with the girls and started a new life. The Iron Wolves became their unspoken family, guardians who taught them strength. Every year on the rescue anniversary, the club hosts charity events for abused children, raising tens of thousands to support shelters. Emma, now 14, once told a crowd, "People see tattoos and leather and think we're dangerous, but we're their angels on wheels."